Have you ever wondered what it feels like to come face to face with pure evil? Tonight, I'll take you on a journey you won't forget. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button and let's aim for just 100 likes. Trust me, you'll want to hear this till the very end. It all began with a house. You've probably heard the stories. Places abandoned for years, shrouded in mystery, where something sinister seems to linger. On Hollow Street, there's one such house. To the neighbors, it's just a house. No one remembers who built it, and those who live there either disappeared or refused to speak of what happened inside. About a year ago, a man named Daniel moved to the town. He wasn't local, didn't know the stories. To him, the house was a steal, cheap, spacious, and perfect for his quiet life. When Daniel asked the realtor why it hadn't sold for so long, he got a vague response. "Oh, people around here are superstitious." Superstitious? Daniel didn't believe in ghosts or curses. He brushed it off and signed the papers. But his first night there told a different story. Daniel was unpacking when he heard it, a faint knock. Not on the door, but on the wall. He paused. The room was still. He laughed it off, thinking it must be the house settling. It was old after all. But as the night went on, the knocks grew louder and closer. By midnight, he was wide awake, staring at his bedroom wall. The knocks weren't random anymore. They had a pattern: 3 knocks, pause, then 2 more. It repeated over and over. The next morning, he mentioned it to a neighbor while picking up his mail. The man's face turned pale. "You heard it," he whispered. "Heard what?" Daniel asked. "They say it's her, the woman who used to live there. She knocks to let you know she's watching." Daniel laughed nervously. It was absurd, wasn't it? Ghosts? Watching? He decided not to think about it. But things only got worse. On the second night, he was in the kitchen when he heard footsteps above him. Slow, deliberate. He froze. The house was empty, or so he thought. Gathering his courage, he grabbed a flashlight and climbed the stairs. The air upstairs was colder, the kind of cold that seeps into your bones. He checked every room. Nothing. But as he turned to leave, he saw it. Scratches on the bedroom door. 5 long, deep grooves as if someone or something had clawed at it. By the 3rd night, Daniel was desperate for answers. He decided to stay up and record everything. He set up his phone and sat in the living room waiting. Hours passed. Midnight came and went. Just as he began to doze off, the sound started again. This time, it wasn't just knocks. It was whispers. Faint, almost indistinguishable, but definitely there. He leaned closer to the phone, trying to make out the words. That's when he saw it. A shadow moving behind him. He spun around, heart pounding, but the room was empty. The whispers grew louder. They weren't coming from the phone or the room. They were inside his head. Daniel couldn't take it anymore. He ran out of the house and drove to a motel. The next day, he called the realtor, demanding answers. The man finally confessed. Years ago, a woman named Eleanor lived there. She was a recluse, accused of witchcraft by the locals. One night, the house burned down, with her still inside. When the fire was extinguished, they found no body, just ashes and claw marks on the floorboards. Daniel never returned to the house. He sold it at a loss and left town. But those who live near Hollow Street say the house still stands, waiting for its next victim. The knocking hasn't stopped. Now, here's my question for you. If you heard a knock on your wall tonight, would you open the door? Let me know in the comments. And before you leave, hit subscribe, and let's hit that 100 like goal. Until next time, sweet dreams.
Hi, if you are searching for a secure and best browser, then Go Login is the best browser for multi-accounting, perfect for managing multiple profiles with ease. It offers advanced anti-detection features, cloud synchronization, and enhanced privacy. Whether you're handling social media, e-commerce, or marketing, Go Login makes switching between accounts seamless and secure.